This episode, Jersey Beer Guys and the Girls, brought to you by White Eagle Liquor Store, 651 St. Mihiel Drive, Riverside, New Jersey, 08075. Make sure you stop down, see Alop and the gang, check out his great selection of craft beer, and tell him the Jersey Beer Guys and the Girl sent you.
What you are about to hear is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
20 seconds to self-destruct.
You are a very well-respected journalist in the craft beer industry. You know that, don't you?
We've got entirely too many troublemakers here.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Alcohol is a way of life. Alcohol is my way of life, and I aim to keep it.
10 seconds to self-destruct.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Welcome to the party, pal!
It's Friday night, and guess where we are? Hello, everybody. Rob Towie, Jersey Beer Guys. Good, don't say
And
it.
a girl. I was making you wait.
I was hoping she wasn't going to say it, damn
I know
it.
you were.
Oh, God. So
I'm here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Everybody will know after the end of this one. All right, so I'm here. You know she's here. The kid's here.
I'm here.
She.
Eric's here.
I'm here.
That's really kind of rude.
Her.
She, her.
She, yeah. She's here. Eric and Ian and I are here. We survived the Tonewood unveiling today.
Ooh, yeah. There you go. It was hard getting out of there.
Yeah, it was.
Real hard.
Tonewood did a bottle release today, and they were lined up before 4 o'clock. And it was a steady stream the whole time we were there for, over an hour?
Yeah. Line was backed up out the door all the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, at least it was a nice
left
day.
at
Yep.
6 o'clock I left.
So we're going to crank it open, a bottle of Midnight Marauder, barrel aged.
Nice.
So we're going to get at that. But we have guests in the studio. It's not just us being
we got?
bored. Well, hold on. It's not us being boring. We have other people liven it up. So we got Joe and Kevin from Beer Belly Brew Tours. There you go. My speech teacher would love me for that one.
Yeah.
Wait, you had
the
speech?
shift. Yeah.
I had speech.
Glad we could help
Yeah, it
out.
was my W and R's. It wasn't my B's, but they just screwed me up with their B's. My W's and R's.
The old tongue twister for a bunch of drunks.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So we
BBB.
talk about the breweries to go to and all the places to go, but you shouldn't really drink and drive. So these guys take you on that journey and that experience. So guys, welcome to the show.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having us.
So they're like, we never did a podcast before. And we're like, we really didn't either.
Yeah. This isn't really a podcast. Welcome to the shit show.
Yeah, we heard it was your second show. So
Yeah.
So welcome
Well,
to the
technically, it's the second one this year.
That is true.
There you go. I'll give you that one.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly what I meant.
Look at me. I'm on the ball. I haven't had much to drink tonight.
You can count.
It's the
Either I
chapstick.
did.
Yeah. Me and Rob outdrink Amy tonight. That's a first.
Well, I couldn't get served.
Well, the thing went out the other day, a text about when to be here, and I told Amy to be here early. And the group text went out, and Ian goes, something about being too early, about...
Yeah, well, you sent me the same text you sent her, and I was here like an hour and a half early.
Yeah, but I didn't you say that she was going to go to the bar around the corner from the house? And
No.
Oh, yeah, she said,
I
I'm
said
going to go
that.
to the Alden and maybe get some food, to get something to eat. And I
you
sent
said-
back eat and quotes.
Yeah, but it was
Eat.
almost Ian and I that came back and
It's
gave me shit.
It's risky to go to the Alden. You may never leave.
That's true.
true.
This is true.
That's
So
yeah,
true.
it's true.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, last time I did that, I came back drunk.
No. They made for a great podcast, Andy.
Had a lot to eat that night, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, a lot to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Secondary.
well, that didn't take him long, huh?
No, not at all. How much have you had to drink?
Not enough.
They got somebody coming to pick him up. Uber's coming to pick them up. After this, they're calling Uber. Oh, I can't say Uber, can I?
We called our driver to pick us
there
up
you
in
go.
our
There
bus.
you go. Okay, he's a consummate professional,
That's
right?
correct.
Awesome. Where are we going? Back to Tonewood.
There you go. No problem.
Oh, that's an idea. We should have done it in a mobile.
Yeah, why didn't we do
setting.
that?
I actually wanted to do it in a mobile. The problem is I didn't know how portable your setup was.
Oh, we'll
We've
make
got
it
portable stuff.
Yeah,
So we'll do the next one in our bus.
as long
There
as
we
it's
go.
powered.
Oh my God. That's a great idea. Oh, we're buying new equipment. We're doing that.
We
Rob.
have stuff to do the same.
All right,
We are
let's do
kind
it
of
then.
professionals.
Yeah,
Kind of.
Yeah.
if
Kind
you
of.
can't be the part, look the part.
Fake it till you make it.
Yes, that is us.
Ah, that is
all right,
so us.
Enough about us. Enough self-deprecating humor. Let's talk about you guys. So, You guys tour all over. So where are you located?
We're based out of Oakland.
Okay.
Maybe 150 yards from Tonewood's Brewery.
Okay.
Okay.
We used to park our bus in the municipal lot there until Oakland decided to be a bully and kick us out.
Wow.
So now we park our bus at Tonewood's new location in Barrington. So
Okay. So when it comes time that people want to go to Tonewood, you just tell them to walk there?
We start and end a lot of our tours there.
Do you?
Even if it's not necessarily part of our tour, we'll pick up and drop off. This way people can experience Tonewood even if we've taken them to 3 or 4 other locations.
Okay.
So if somebody wants to do this, do you meet at a central location and take them, or do you go to their location and pick them up? How does that work?
We do both, actually. So what we've learned over the last 4 years in business is that most people want to do a private tour with us. Since we have the private business, we have our own bus. We pick up and drop off at your house if you have a group of 13 or more. And that's the nice part because then no one has to drive. So we've done a lot of neighbor nights as a result of that, or private birthday parties, etc. If we do a central location, I was just telling you, we go to Tonewood often. We'll make Tonewood our pickup spot, take people around to 3 or 4 different locations, drop back off at Tonewood. We've done the same thing from Double Nickel, Forgotten Boardwalk, Eclipse, etc. Berlin, actually, not that long ago. So we have a combination of both options. And then we also do Philadelphia-based tours, and we'll pick up and drop off at one central location. Could be a train station or a brewery in Philly.
Okay, so is it mostly this area that you do? Like, how far out will you go with somebody if they call?
So we'll do, essentially, as long as it makes sense for the number of people, we'll essentially go anywhere. It has to make business sense, but also geographic sense. We could do a lot of shore-based tours. So if somebody says, hey, I got a house in Avalon, can you pick us up and drop us off in Avalon? We'll pick up in Avalon, take them to 4 different breweries, drop them back off in Avalon, and then we'll just drive our bus down there empty and back empty because we don't want anybody with us. It's just not as much fun.
So they picked us up.
I was going to say, so shore-based, you might have picked up a group of 20-some guys in Ventnor and taken us to Slack Tide, Ludlam, Cape May, and Bucket Brigade.
Yes.
So that was us, but it wasn't 20 guys. We maxed out at 18.
That's what. Okay, it was 18.
But
the other 2 were hanging on the back.
I think they were. Yeah,
we made alongside.
Surfing on the top.
That's right. We made them Uber behind us.
Yeah, we were maxed out. That was
consummate professionals. Remember,
indeed.
Yes.
What was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago. Yeah.
April 2018.
Yeah.
My bachelor party.
Do you remember it?
Nope.
Okay, you had a good time then.
So I do have pictures for sale if you're interested. I was on
Good
that
thing the wife doesn't listen.
Yeah. Oh my God. So you'll go all the way down there, pick them up, take them on their tour. Now, can they decide where they want to go?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll customize the tour to what they've experienced before, or something new they want to try. Or a lot of times people leave it up to our discernment because they know that we're the professionals in the business. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
But we will customize it to what they want. Though.
Right.
Yeah, and oftentimes people say, hey, how about we pick 2, you pick 2, or, as I was explaining earlier, if it's too spread out, then people get kind of annoyed and they have to go to the bathroom, etc., and it's not as much fun. So we try to space it out about 20 minutes in between each brewery, and then it gives us enough time for people to enjoy the time on the bus, but also not too much time.
Well, anymore it's getting pretty easy to do that because
everything's popping up
all over the place. So
absolutely.
I mean, I remember it was nice. We started at Cape May when we were down in Ventnor, so it was kind of the further ride, and then we worked our way back, which worked out well with a lot of drunk people.
Yeah,
because the ride back was pretty short.
And that's the advantage of us kind of setting up the map.
Yeah.
Because if you just said these are 4 places I want to go, and it's 5 minutes in between each one, you got a lot of time in each brewery to get pretty messed up. We also sometimes we go to wineries and distilleries, and we would start with a winery or a distillery ahead of time, and then finish out at the breweries. And down in Cape May, it's great for that because there's so many options.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can break it up with whatever your choice is, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've even done just transportation where people say, we think we could do better than you, so just drive us around, and then they don't do anywhere near as well as we would do.
Okay.
And then the next time they book us, they say, can you buy our beer this time? So it's fun.
Can you bring a cooler on the bus?
No.
Okay.
Can you bring a 6-pack without a cooler?
You can bring all the water you want.
There you go.
We already have,
wait, all the water bottles you want.
Yes. We already have a cooler full of water, but you can bring more if you'd like.
Yes,
Okay.
technically state law, you're not allowed to do that.
Right.
Yes.
Right, I know.
And even in a limo, you're not allowed to do that.
What the
even
fuck?
with the divider.
Really?
Yeah, but they kind of argue
That's-
because it has the divider and you're separated.
Interesting.
And they're definitely not allowed to provide it if you brought
Yes.
your own and
Right.
hope for the best.
Cheese and crackers in is okay.
We actually provide snacks and water on the bus.
Okay.
And then we have a light meal at one of the stops along the way.
Okay.
Yeah, we had hoagie tray.
Hoagie tray at Bucket Brigade?
Yep. Yeah, we had a hoagie tray.
Yeah. And we cater the food in so that you don't have to worry about that. So it's part of the full package.
So, price is based on where you want to go, what you want to do.
All based on looks. Everything has to do with how good looking the bachelor
There you
bachelorette
go.
might be.
Damn, that's why we got charged that much?
I can't
There was a
believe
premium we had.
I'm surprised you guys didn't retire what you
Yeah.
should have charged us.
I can't believe that
I just
joke-
set your kids up for life, huh?
I can't believe that joke took that long for you guys to get. I apologize about
No,
that.
that's that's okay because I'm thinking that's why it said the Shrek party.
Yeah. You spelled Towie wrong.
You spelled Towie Shrek.
So sorry, back to being serious there. So
We're not used to receiving it on this side. Yeah. They busted our balls. We just stared at them.
All right, this interview's over.
Get them out of here.
that's I apologize. I'll be serious from here on out.
Oh, God, no.
They've never done a podcast before.
We've busted balls our whole lives. We just haven't done a podcast before. So back to being serious. So it's based on how many stops there are, and then if people try to tailor it to be more specific, where they don't want to for us to include the meal, or if they want us to, if it's a bigger party, we actually. We failed to mention we do tours bigger than 18 people. We would just rent a school bus.
Okay.
So we
All
have
right.
contracts with
That's
some
available.
for a school bus with a school bus company. Excuse me. And as a result, we would have it for we can get a 24, 28, or 54 passenger bus.
54.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Which is really fun. We actually had one 35-year-old birthday party with two school buses. Now you try fitting them into Tonewood.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
you
So-
roll into a brewery. It's like, oh my God.
that wouldn't be fun.
That's way too many friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
No.
that's-
Yeah.
Rob, you got 3. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Wait, I hope you're not including me in that.
Sorry. We had a group from Haddonfield who's booked us 4 years in a row for a holiday party. They call it a neighbor night. But every year for the last 4 years, they booked with us, and the group has gotten bigger every year. And,
That's awesome.
So we went the first year we used our bus. Second year we got a smaller school bus. We finally graduated to 54. I think we had 36 people
Wow.
this year. I think 35 or 6 people.
That's still a lot of people.
Give me a lot of ideas right now.
That's still awesome.
We're open to anything.
Maybe union Christmas parties and stuff like
So-
that. Drive us around. I
So
like it.
Kevin just talked about the neighbor night. We've also done small corporate outings. So we had a business book us 4 years in a row for their annual Christmas party. They've also used us for like meet and greets with new customers. So we don't limit what our options are. We just try to tailor to what the
needs are.
what the needs are and
Yeah.
what the customer requests.
So
is.
where would the meet and greet, like where would that?
So
As
for
far
the
as,
company that I was talking about, so they were bringing a new customer in for the first time, and they wanted to break the ice. So
Okay.
normally they would go out to some fancy dinner the night before and kind of be stiff and not really have an opportunity to get to know each other.
Yeah.
And instead they went out on one of our 3-stop tours. We took them out to a bunch of different breweries. We had Square Meal, which is in Oakland. We had them cater our food, and they broke the ice that night. And then coincidentally, because we booked again this year with the guy, he told me that was about 18 months ago. He said he just told me at this year's Christmas party that they booked $1 million business out of that.
No shit.
Because
Okay,
we were
because of, yeah.
Oh, what percentage did you get?
I was
No,
going to
just
say,
kidding.
do you ask him if the check's in the mail or
So,
Yeah, where's our commission?
We're waiting on our royalties. For
Yeah.
sure. So, although he did say he would like us to just set up an every 6-month tour with his group, and I thought it was a pretty unique business plan. He said, "I don't want to book them. I don't want to plan them. Call me and tell me when it's scheduled.
Okay.
We'll have our employee day, and you guys just get the check." And that sounds good.
Do you know if he's hiring?
A way giving back.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs
That's
a podcast,
Yeah.
an in-house podcast.
Yeah,
That'll work.
they're a really good company out of Mount Holly. So,
Okay.
That's
so
close
we
to home.
actually, yeah, it's really close.
Resume? What?
Turn that a little bit, Rob. You were right on camera.
Was I?
Yeah, the camera's over
Did I do
there.
that?
No, the other way. Your other left.
Listen.
He went to
can't do this.
Riverside. Hello.
There you go.
Wait.
Yeah, right when you're over there, lift
Listen.
it up.
I do audio, not video.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. The old Midnight Marauder. So we just cracked open the bottle. I think everybody's got a little sampler.
From Tilwood.
Yep. So,
All right, listen.
Hold on. It's a bourbon barrel aged with cocoa nibs and Madagascar vanilla.
yeah.
Damn, I got a problem.
Look, you do have a problem.
You did that all based on smell? That's pretty good.
No. No.
I'm over here smelling it, and you're like nailing every ingredient ever.
So I just want to real quick say goodnight, Amy.
I know. What barrel?
Bourbon barrel.
It's a Buffalo Trace barrel.
I think I'm already. I only smelled it, and I think I'm like trash.
It's not that. It's quality
the smell,
numbers.
The smell is strong. It's a strong.
I think it's 10.5.
10.5. Okay.
But it was
You could
11.
smell that bourbon.
You could taste the vanilla or whatever right off the top.
vanilla extract.
Oh, that's nice.
I wonder what
So
that's going to
good.
taste like next year.
Or tomorrow.
So good. I'm so happy about it. I've been waiting for weeks for this, actually since Christmas Day.
Well, yeah, we discussed this a couple
Yeah,
weeks ago.
on
And
the
you
last
were,
episode.
You were like,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Mike brought it over.
Kiwi.
I was real fired up.
Yeah, so I saw the social media post that they were releasing it today, and
Make sure you save some for.
We were camping out front today.
Well, I didn't get a phone call. but
They only
whatever.
released it in the 750s.
yeah,
Yes.
Well, they have it on draft too.
They have it on draft.
That is unbelievably smooth.
Yeah.
I
It's
wonder
dangerous.
if they're going to cask it. They should put it on cask, too.
Oh, that'd
You had
be
their
dangerous.
I agree.
That'd
Have
be
you had
real
their
dangerous.
stuff on cask?
Yes.
Wait, what
Yeah.
the heck's that?
Oh, here we go. We're going to teach Aim.
I never heard it. I never heard of that. So
School's in session.
don't
I
look at
wouldn't
me
know
like
how
that.
to technically describe a cask. It's like a hand pumped warm barrel uncarbonated.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
That was very good.
But
Okay.
you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know how to do it.
But I did it.
If you ever go to a brewery and you see them take like a glass and kind of hand pump it a couple times, it's a cask and it's a warm barrel uncarbonated, and they're literally hand pumping it out of the barrel.
Okay.
And it's
So
like,
pumping
it's kind
water
of like
from
a
a well?
it's like a firkin. It's similar to like a firkin style.
Okay.
But you're not adding a bunch of stuff to it. It's just basically uncarbonated
Right.
and getting I
But you have
guess
to
more flavor.
continuously pump in order to
Yep.
get your.
Yeah, you're
your-
getting like
Yep.
a,
So it's not
a
like
quarter of a glass.
It's not like a one
pump.
pull and it.
There's no CO2.
No
run
one
through
pump
it.
and dump. It's just
Okay.
a couple.
All right. Huh.
No one
interesting.
pump chumps.
Yeah.
You might also see them. You see them occasionally taking a wooden mallet and chisel to it. That's often how they tap it. So, and then
Kind of hammer it in there.
hammer.
Yeah, it looks just like a firkin, kind of, pretty
Right.
much.
So they do an English mild that's on cask, which is
Yeah.
phenomenal. You think you're drinking in London? It's so good.
Is that all they are over in London?
Warm.
Did you take your bus over there?
We actually have.
And they will custom cater a
They
tour
are
for us.
expanding.
So we have a duck boat that we're putting in the water pretty soon.
There you go.
So
I
if you
thought
want
they
to,
banned those.
They have excellent track records, Aim. We booked you the first tour.
especially crossing the Atlantic, no problem.
Sorry, I had to.
We'll send her across the Delaware first.
We have been asked to go to Canada, but we don't want to take our bus that far.
Can't you rent one up there?
We can.
Satellite location.
That's a great idea.
It really is.
I was in Vancouver 3 weeks ago, and there's a million breweries.
I was going to say,
up
if
there.
there's a demand,
Oh, it's fantastic.
You know?
I have a cousin. We have a cousin that lives in Vancouver City, so I asked him whether or not he wanted to start a expansion project up there. So far, the answer is no.
If we offered to
Wait.
pay him in beer, he'd probably be
Probably
in.
would.
So, question to that: do they have a lot of breweries up there in Canada?
In the area of Vancouver that I was in, they definitely had a lot of breweries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for 6 nights. We tried 24 different local breweries.
Oh, that's a lot.
We didn't go to them, mind you.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
brought them in
okay.
because otherwise we would have need Beer Belly Brew Tours to drive us around.
Exactly.
There you go.
Hey, I'm throwing that in there.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say. I was just about to say. What would you call that up there?
Hey, Beer Belly.
Strange brew movie just flashed.
Hoser beer belly tours.
How's it going?
Still never saw that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah, get out of here, Aim.
Do we talk price?
You asked me about price. I dodged that question once at least. I threw
Okay.
that joke that nobody got. Remember?
All right.
So we our base price for a 4-stop tour is $99 per person. Includes a flight or a full pour if the flight's not offered, or you don't need any more flights, whichever.
Okay.
At each location, so equivalent of 4 beers. A light meal at one of the stops, as we said, we'll have it catered in. snacks and water on the bus, a driver, and a tour guide. And one of the advantages of a tour guide is that the driver, snow, rain, 100 degrees, whatever it is,
He's
the
paying
driver,
attention to the road.
yeah, the driver's doing that. But also once we say, I text the driver. Oftentimes, my brother and I do the tours together. I say, hey, coming out in 10 minutes. Turn the bus on, air's on, pulls up. Nobody's getting wet. Not dealing with all that slop. And then our 3-stop tour is $79 per person, and it includes the 3 beers, flight or full pour, light meal, water, and a driver and a guide. So. And then we'll do custom pricing. Sometimes people ask us to tailor it, and I've already been to this one. We've actually even done tours where, let's say, a husband or wife wants to take everybody out for the 40th birthday party, and she can't afford to do the full price for everybody. She'll say, "Can I just include one beer and then everybody pay for their own as they go?"
Okay.
So we'll do that kind of stuff too. Very, very customizable.
We can normally offer a discount sometimes too when we get to the larger tours.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm not being rude. Open that right in there. There you go.
we asked that you crack them right in the microphone.
Sorry.
I went to Catholic school. I was trying
had
to be polite.
to.
Yeah, wait a minute. Game on now.
There you go.
There we go.
Don't be shy.
This is my favorite place ever.
All right, as you were saying.
So we do offer discounts if you can fill the capacity of our bus, like 18 people, because our overhead doesn't really increase that much with additional people, so we can usually discount the price down a little bit. And we always offer a discount for first responders, military.
Oh, okay.
My brother's a veteran, and
awesome. Thank you.
We have a brother who is a veteran and a first responder, and so we just want to make sure that we support those that support our country. So
good.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you for that.
School buses are always fun. We try to discount those as well. We've gotten burned a few times. We did the last year. We set up a bus for everybody to go to the All-Star Craft Beer Festival at the Philly Stadium. So we expected that it would be no-brainer leaving out of Tonewood. 54-passenger bus. We sold tickets really cheap to try to make it easy. One guy bought 30 tickets. I gave him a smashing deal. Didn't even cover the rate of the bus because nobody else bought tickets. So we got to figure out a little marketing strategy around that. So as Kevin said, we try to be, we're not in this to get, rich. We want to give people a safe opportunity, give them a unique experience, a little bit of direct connection with the breweries. Since we go so often, we get nice opportunities. But we're in it to try to help people out too.
How's the reception of the breweries been for you guys coming into, bringing a bus full of people or 12 people? How have they been?
Well, most of them have been really receptive. As long as we communicate with them and tell them that we're coming in ahead of time, like if we have a larger group, because this way they can staff for it, make sure they have enough room for it. Or sometimes if we don't communicate, we find out they have a private event, kind of little egg in our face kind of thing. Too.
Yeah.
Oh.
We learned that hard the first year. We showed up at a brewery and they had a closed door private event. We had to pull an audible and go to a different brewery.
Okay,
so But to Kevin's point, we give people a heads up so that they know we're coming. We've actually have a really good relationship with so many of the local breweries. They've opened early for us. They've stayed late for us.
That's what I'm getting at.
They'll let us have their private room. Spellbound's been great about that. They'll let us use their warehouse space. Double Nickels as well. So Tonewood's always been one of our best partners. Kevin said they let us park in their lot now, but they always let us come and go. And,
awesome.
And we were talking about Tonewood earlier. It gets pretty crowded. So we definitely want people to experience Tonewood. So we'll navigate it work it out with them so that we can navigate our tour to go there first, maybe before the big crowds come.
Now, do you all have like wristbands when you go into the place so you can keep track of the children, or is it everybody just
no? But we will after tonight.
To the bus.
That's a great idea. We've had some. It's kind of funny. We've had some issues with that. People, we typically just tell everybody when you get up to the front of we got to ruin. This is going to ruin our plan now.
Right.
But when you get up there, just tell me you're with Beer Belly. So we might have 16 on the tour. All of a sudden, we're paying for 20 flights because somebody else just walked up and said, "Hey, we're with Beer Belly."
Yeah, you need.
I heard this magic word, beer belly, and then you get free beer.
Yeah. So we're working on some kind of lanyard or wristband.
Okay. Yeah, they have those
we do
paper
tickets.
ones.
Yeah, we do tickets sometimes. We've done some Halloween events. 2 years in a row, starting at Devil's Creek in Collingswood. We did a Halloween they called it a Halloween pub crawl, and we
think I
gave
remember seeing
everybody
that.
orange bracelets to get around. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
I remember
pretty cool
for my bachelor party, it was pretty, like you guys were saying, it was pretty streamlined. We got there, they knew we were coming. We walked right into Cape May, which is always busy. We were able to grab a table, and then we pretty much all had our beers. They were all paid for. They knew who was ordering beers, and that was it. And we sat down, relaxed, enjoyed ourselves. Bus was out front when we were ready to leave. What was it? There's like a taco place next door.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think we were all eating tacos. First stop. Yeah, but it was pretty streamlined. It was amazing.
That's one of the
sounds like
major
fun.
advantages. We tell people ahead of time they'll give us a table. And you know some of these breweries, they're jam-packed.
Oh, yeah.
Eclipse does it all the time for us. They put a reserve sign out there. People, we're very, very, we have a lot of really good relationships with the breweries. Some of them don't need us, and they still welcome us in. And, and a lot of the other place, and I talk about Eclipse quite a bit because, honestly, we've probably taken 500 people to Eclipse who never would have known Merchantville even existed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they go back because
They put them on the map.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I mean,
Chris and Beth would not be happy if I said we put them on the map.
no, but yeah. I mean,
we certainly
introduce them
help.
to, yeah.
Yeah, and it's great because people love their product so much they come back. It's really it's been a very, very good adventure so far. People really like it. A lot of groups book over and over again. It's nice.
Now, we normally go around the table to totally get off the subject. Because I'm cleaning out my glass from having that tone wood. So we normally go around what we're drinking.
Wait, I'm glad you're not licking it.
No, my tongue's not that long. So we normally go around what we're drinking. What are you drinking, Amy?
Tonewood. That's what you gave me.
I also gave you a Bolero Snort,
I drank that.
the sour.
That was sour.
Yeah, so we're drinking the same thing. So
We
we've
are.
gone from one to the other.
But I got to tell you.
I told you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Like top tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to give you that, Ian.
I'm aging one bottle. We'll save it
We're
for a
talk-
long time.
We're talking about the Tonewood.
Yep.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Midnight Marauder. I told you it was top tier.
Because we talked about this a while ago, and you were telling
Yeah.
me, and I'm like, oh my God,
Oh,
I
you're
can't
like,
wait.
I don't
And I
know.
smelled it, and this goes back to my whole IPA thing, too, with the smell, and it's kind of hard.
That smells delicious, though, doesn't it?
Well, it just smells strong. It does smell delicious,
Like
but it smells strong. I don't think strong has a smell, but it does in this.
No, I get a lot of the vanilla and the cocoa out of it.
I didn't. I got
Really?
the barrel aged. Yeah, I got that bourbon barrel.
I get less booze out of that, and I get more chocolate and
Yeah,
maybe
I don't know.
nuts, like
Where was my
cashews or
pour?
something.
Let me smell yours.
What are you doing?
That.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust you.
talking about beer?
It's
I
gone.
promise
Is there
I
going to
won't.
be any left in my glass if I give that over there? Let me smell your. Oh.
Nope. Still
I think a
smell
lot of the
bourbon.
barrel aged do smell too bourbon, but
Too
Very-
boozy.
Very
this is
bourbon.
very
Yeah,
boozy.
yeah,
This
yeah.
one is a lot smoother.
And it just smells strong, but oh
so
my God,
good.
that really is easy to drink.
We got to save a couple bottles of that.
Yeah.
I bought.
We got to go back tomorrow.
I bought a few bottles.
Might have to go back.
Couple few. I
Was
may
there
have-
like a 300 bottle limit? Did you do okay?
There was a limit.
had
It
it
was
drunk.
one of the first times they put a limit on.
They put a limit of four.
Four bottles a person.
So
which
How many
is-
times to get in line? That's why two of them went.
Fortunately, I didn't have to get in line.
Nice.
But
Because you got a guy.
We got a guy.
I know a guy.
got a guy.
All right.
I'm claiming him
I
as
got a
my
road
cousin.
trip tomorrow. I got a road
Tomorrow.
trip.
How late
Yeah.
does this go?
Yeah.
Pretty sure we can road trip tonight.
There we go.
The bus is out front with the air conditioning on, or heat on.
We have
See you bye.
air conditioning.
we have drivers.
Have a good night. Twitter, Facebook.
Bye-bye.
All right, Joe. What are you drinking? You're drinking a
I
Brotherton, aren't you?
am drinking a Brotherton Pine Barrens Pilsner, and
you
it's
go.
very good. It's actually a little bit unique of a Pilsner. I
That's
like
the first time I've seen it in cans. They had it before. They said it didn't sell very well. It's out again in cans.
It's got a very interesting finish. It's not.
We need to call. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's nothing Miller Lite-esque Pilsner. It's actually very, very good.
I think the only thing Miller Lite-esque Pilsner is
water.
I can't wait for it.
water.
Water.
You know,
Oh, sorry, water. I don't want to use my South Jersey accent and say water, but it is water.
water.
It's very good. Are you excited about them opening up a tasting room?
I'm not. Not at all. Pissed. Really pissed.
Apparently,
you
you
don't
don't
want it
listen
to
to
get
our
out?
podcast.
Yeah.
I do.
I
listen to it.
live
didn't
a
hear
mile
that
from
one.
them. So
Yeah. Oh, really?
A bicycle ride.
Yeah, maybe mine.
I already filed my divorce paperwork for this.
And stalker
It's
alert
already
has gone out.
pre-filled out.
I know you have enough jobs, but you just want to get a bartending job there, and then you're.
I probably
much better
could too. It's been I bought all their beer for my wedding. That's how bad it is. I love their beer.
Yeah, it's
so I might have a divorce party sponsored by their beer.
Sponsored by.
I already have enough jobs to do it, but I volunteered.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pick you up.
Yeah, do you guys need any more tour guides?
Yeah, we have tour guides.
I can only do two tours, two breweries at a time.
Get your CDL and get your passenger
There we go.
endorsement. You're
No,
good.
I'm good. I ride in the back of the short
I'm glad
bus.
I got rid of my CDL.
I need to window lick.
I volunteered to bartend at Armageddon.
There you go.
Because it's pretty close, and every other Sunday's free right now unless we have a tour. So
Awesome.
There you go.
You should volunteer at Brotherton. And when I say volunteer, I don't actually mean volunteer.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm gonna,
Give me some-
it's going to cost them way more than they're ever going to pay me.
exactly
So
right.
I think Keith already told me no. Nope. Nope.
We're going to lose
Anybody
money on
but
that guy.
you.
They're going to have
Yeah.
to increase production.
I think I have to pay extra for beer for some reason. I don't know.
Keith invited us down to Shore House to do a podcast. And he's like, I got 6 taps down at the house. Come down to do a podcast.
Poor decision, Keith.
And I think he really rethought
Afterwards.
that after he said that.
Because we never heard from him again.
It's all right.
Crickets.
All right, Kevin, what are you drinking? Are you drinking a local beer? What do you got?
8 and Sand.
Okay.
Irish Stout. It's absolutely delicious. It's got a nice I'm going to use the word nutty resonance when you that's what I get, like, but it's really smooth. It's not real strong, but it's I'm an IPA guy, so I like a nice hoppy beer, but this is actually quite pleasant.
Right.
It's
So, Eric, what are you drinking?
I got
Well, you got a few. Wait, you have a few.
What can? What can has beer in it still?
You didn't ask me which one I drank the last one. Last one I drank was Pork Slap Pale Ale.
By who?
Butternuts. It says Butternuts beer.
Barnyard Brew.
Oh, Barnyard. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know where Barnyard's out of.
I don't know.
The Pale Ale
I'm
was
going to go
pretty
there.
good.
I was in the
I'm gonna go
fridge.
see if there's another one in the fridge.
They got that for me for Christmas. Somebody probably got that for me for Christmas.
The ones you find in the back.
Yeah.
You're like, what's this?
It's Garrettsville, New York.
How do you go?
Born on date. 2017.
Says, good luck in the millennium.
No, Tuckahoe Steelman Porter.
Okay.
Pretty damn good.
All right, that's
Porter
can
Stout.
1 of 4.
Well,
Keep going.
You know. Well,
I think it's 3 of 4. Oh, you're not going in
we
order.
still got the Irish Stout. So
Okay, yeah, he's got the 8 and Sand.
Okay.
We're doubling up on that.
I have a crowler from another liquor store. I'm not going to say it because we have a sponsor. And it's not him.
A crowler from?
I'm not going to say.
No.
But it's a Bolero Snort
There you go.
sour pasture. So I'm drinking a sour beer, and then I was
Surprise.
drinking a bourbon barrel aged stout, and then going back to a sour beer. So
Supposed to drink Tonewood all afternoon.
How-
But whatever.
That's what I'm doing.
How did that transition on your palate? Like,
Yeah, I was going to
What
say that's
palate?
left field and right field right
it's
there.
wiped
What are
out
you
there.
doing?
You give him a Coors Light right now, he wouldn't know.
yeah, this. I'm shocking it. Shock and awe.
That's what you need. You need that Coors Light in between to like cleanse your
Yeah.
palate,
To hydrate.
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Always need water.
pizza would
Always.
do that.
Yeah, always need water. All right, Ian, your last one. Oh wait,
All right, and Ian sponsored by Tonewood, like always.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Where's your hat?
Oh no, I'm not wearing a Tonewood shirt today. I'm actually wearing another brewery shirt.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
No, I got plenty. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm drinking a Freshies, and I'm drinking the Midnight Marauder.
you know I have another bottle in the fridge. I'm debating on whether to yank that
bottle
one
of
out.
what?
I don't like
Of
us
the
that much.
Midnight Marauder.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring it out.
Yeah, I might save
I
that
have
if I were
a
you.
few more left.
Ian, did you
What are
just
you
say
guys
you don't
talking
like
about?
us that much?
Yeah, we don't like us that. No. Us, like me too.
Oh, I
don't
thought
like
you meant
us?
us. I thought that was a little forward.
No, I don't like myself that much. Save it for yourself, old man.
That was delicious.
It's in the
Actually, you know what? Crack it
Yeah, it's in
open
the
because
fridge.
you got to watch out for your wife. She might get a hold of that.
Yeah.
Which fridge? Just in case.
The big
my
beer
back.
fridge.
On my way out. Which fridge? Is do you have a Tonewood go-to? I asked that because Freshies is my go-to.
Freshies is like when I'm hanging out and the wife thinks I'm not drinking, but I'm really drinking. Is Freshies. But I'm gonna probably go Improv.
Improv.
Not the
Yeah,
Fuego?
and actually,
Fuego's fantastic.
I just talked to Mike tonight, and we tried the Improv, and he said he thinks it was the best batch they've ever brewed. They went out to Washington and Oregon and picked out their hops for the year, and I will say it was probably the smoothest batch I've ever had.
Well, they have Stratocaster back too, right?
I do have some. I got some double dry hop Fuego in the truck. I got some Stratocaster, and I got some Midnight Marauder in the truck.
How come your beers are in the truck? His are in the fridge.
Yeah, because I'm smarter than he is.
I was just going to say, but he's picking out my tone that he gave me.
Hold on. This is my secret play. I bring him beers, and he's like, I put them in the fridge. He doesn't even drink them. So I bring them for myself. I basically just store them here. I hide them in the back. He doesn't know they're there, and I just pick them out when I need them.
Warehouse 32.
Yeah. I know he's like off the IPA game, so I like load. Oh my god, I brought you some double IPAs. He's like, oh thanks.
I'm going to start doing them just for spite.
I think
You're gonna have a great time.
I'm glad I didn't see the freshies because I decided to go with the Brotherton instead.
I think that was the last one.
That was probably the last one. I probably brought it over at like Christmas time.
Nice.
Hold on, let's see.
So you got to restock.
So it's not really freshy.
It's an
Not really
aged
fresh.
It's an
Not
aged
so fresh.
fresh.
Oh my god, yeah, this must be old. It's
You brought that at
this
Halloween.
Oh yeah, no, this is from August.
Whoa,
Still tastes good.
it's a classic.
Yeah. Good
Tonewood
stuff.
is timeless. Yes.
Oh wow, there's
like
a nice plug.
I really think they need a satellite place.
They're making one.
Yeah,
Near me.
3 miles close.
Where do you
Well, 3 miles closer to my house at least.
Well, yeah. In Delran.
Yeah, well, get your shit
Riverside,
together, Amy.
Bro. I know.
You gotta move.
I really do need a place near me.
Move to a close.
Do you go to Third State at all?
Yeah, Burlington.
Who, me?
Yeah.
We were there once.
You guys,
Yeah,
We've
once.
been there a couple times.
We were there for Stout Weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you guys had the
there.
ghost pepper beer, and that was
Yeah.
actually good.
Oh, actually, I think there's
You know
one still
what?
in the fridge.
Ooh, I would drink one of
shit.
them.
I'll be
Crack
right
it.
back.
Oh boy,
Crack it open.
No, go look. I think
I
there's
know.
a ghost pepper in the fridge.
When the hell did we have that? You cracked one open for me on Christmas?
I think so.
Yeah, it was good.
their beers are good. Those guys are great too.
Yeah, they did their stout weekend, and they all went. I think I don't know, doing some husbandy stuff. I don't know. Probably got told I wasn't allowed to go.
That was very responsible.
Yeah, I don't know. Some bunch of
Is
bullshit.
that a whip sound?
Yeah. Do I got that sound effect over here? I might download it. No, but
We did a nice event with them a couple years ago. Spellbound does a big bike event, and Third State guys are always participating. And Kevin went up to Third State with our bus. Everybody decided that they were going to ride in this bike festival. I forget what it was called. Some kind of charity event.
Yeah,
and then Kevin drove them back in our bus.
Yeah, Spellbound's having that again. That's coming up.
Yeah, they do it every year.
Yeah.
We
Century
took,
Ride.
Century Ride. That's it.
I took all the guys from Lunacy, excuse me, up to Third State. And, like, we're up for the whatever it was called.
Century Ride.
Yeah, Century Ride. And then we went there, and then I took the owner from Third State, or I forget his,
John?
Brought him, John, that was it. Brought him back to Lunacy, and then hung out there for a little bit. And then when we went back, I drove him back to Burlington. It was
cool.
It was kind of neat.
Because I know
That's a friends and family discount.
Yeah.
That's just because they're good dudes. And
Yeah, yeah.
It's a small business, a small
Public
industry.
relations thing, you know what I mean? So
Third State, I think, has the bike guys meet there once every couple of weeks or something.
Well, we
In
don't
the
want to know
summer
that.
times, yeah.
We can't drive them for nothing all the time. Once a year, they're great guys, but come on. Especially when they said, "Take us to Lunacy and drive us home." Kevin, take you anywhere. He doesn't care. The Lunacy guys are really good guys too. He graduated high school with two of them. So
Okay.
It's always it's such a small. You guys know it better than we do. It's a small industry. People are really trying to help each other out.
Family.
Well, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. I wanted to ask you, when we get into price, can somebody rent your vehicle for your bus and driver on an hourly rate like you would a limo?
We've done it. Let's see, how much do we want to talk about here? So we've done some weddings. We've helped some of the people in the industry with their own weddings. So we just do transportation rate.
Okay.
So it depends. If they're in the industry, well, obviously I'll hook them up. Did the best we can, and then we actually got 3 weddings out of Tonewood, which was cool.
Wow.
Okay.
And then 2 of the customers out of Tonewood too booked with us. So we'll do whatever we can to help people out. So these are obviously rough numbers, but if you try to book a limo bus for 18 people for a 6-hour period of time, it's going to cost you like $2,000. We're going to be half of that. We're just trying to help.
Yeah, the thing is, call.
Well, way back in the day, I used to own a limo business with his mother.
Sorry for your luck.
Yeah, so
she don't listen.
That's fine.
My theory was, if the vehicle's standing still, it's not making any money.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So the vehicle needs to be run. Even if, as an owner operator, if you're running, you're making money. You may not make anything but you're paying for your vehicle by running it. So that's what I would always just, no matter what, I would just run it. At the bare minimum. If I had to, I would run it.
Yeah.
Just to make you make a little extra to put towards the car, but I didn't necessarily have to that time have to come home with anything. But I would just, like you said, just run it.
Yeah, we have some advertising space left on our bus.
Right.
So the more miles we get each month, the more opportunity there's for advertising.
See, that never worked on a limo. You don't put stickers on.
How much is it going to cost us for like a 2-inch Jersey Beer Guy sticker?
Because that's about all we have, right?
No, it's already on there. It's up front. Amy's actually slapping it on right now.
That's where
she's not getting a beer right now. She's actually out there slapping stickers all over
Actually, I think the beer fridge is clean because you hear it.
I think she might be trapped inside of it. I don't know what happened.
Hold on a minute. Hey!
Amy! Mom, meatloaf!
Mom, meatloaf. Yeah.
You need that sound effect.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I got to download. I'm not good with these things. I don't know.
So, yeah.
I just fake it till I make it.
So if you break out any more kind of unique or hard to get beers, we'll give you 2-inch advertising space for nothing.
Ooh, there we go. Are we going to get a whole bumper
fridge is
sticker?
over here.
I'm not breaking out the knock on wood.
Anybody
Did you
have,
find it?
Oh, here we go. Unique beers.
Third state.
Ghost pepper?
Well, no, because some of them don't have a thing on.
Oh, that's a secret.
There we go.
No, that's on the side.
That's Jay's special sauce.
Yeah.
All that.
That's the old Russian roulette beer.
But the other two don't have words.
That's it.
Well, Aim, if you're going to keep yelling, at least yell into the microphone.
I'm getting there.
I believe this is the chocolate porter.
Ooh, are we doing a porter night?
Amy may have driven to Third State to get those beers.
I know.
It's all right. She took your bus. It's fine.
Y'all missed me.
So there's the ghost. I'm seeing ghost. That was it.
That was good. Like,
I didn't have my glasses on.
I'm pretty sure I drank most of that that night.
Oh, can you open that for me, please?
Of course, right into the mic.
Please. There you go.
Nice.
Oh,
Thank
nice. The old
you.
slow.
Now, for those who don't know, the I'm seeing ghost is their smoked porter with ghost pepper.
Ghost pepper.
So speaking of ghost pepper or peppers in general,
Help yourself.
are you guys into the habanero at
No, I
8 and
didn't
Sand?
Bad hombre?
Bad hombre.
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't like the concept just because I'm not a tequila guy. I don't like the concept of the one they're aging in tequila barrels. That's just not my thing.
Yeah.
But a habanero in
The
it.
habanero's tough, though.
Yeah.
You got to like that.
I think me and tequila don't get along, but every time I drink tequila, I
Wait.
forget. So maybe we're tight, maybe we're not tight. I don't
be
know.
best friends.
Yeah, we might be best
Wait,
friends.
so
I
there's
think we're best friends.
I think we plan vacations
Your wife
together.
called, she said you're not best friends.
wow. Tequila makes my clothes fall off.
I was going to say tequila makes me get naked. Last time I
But
drank
there's a
tequila,
song.
I tried to
There's a
get naked at
country
pin
song.
setters.
Okay.
Does anybody have any tequila?
I was about to ask, what kind of show is this?
Oh, wait, that's my sister, man.
There's a country
That's
song.
my aunt.
Put the zoom on the camera and we'll be just fine.
We got to move the show to Chatsworth now.
No, it's a country song.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what?
Oh,
Yes,
Okay.
it really is.
mine was. I thought friends in low places. That's
Well,
that would be
that one too.
that would be my country song.
Well,
Ooh.
yeah.
I've got friends. No, I'm sorry.
Low,
Go ahead.
please.
No, I'm not
That
saying
is.
You would lose
something.
all your audience
That
if I
ghost
started
pepper.
singing.
Wait, are we? Anybody
Wow.
reviewing
All
a ghost
two?
pepper? yet?
Yeah, we're drinking it.
Yeah, I am.
I think it's all the way around the
Okay,
table.
it's
Man, that's-
stronger than it was. when
Yeah,
we-
it was.
That is.
Holy good.
You could feel the pepper on the back of your tongue, like
It's like a late,
yeah,
like a late hit. Nice though. Like,
Well, that was funny when we went up there, because she's drinking it. She goes, "I don't taste pepper." She's drinking it. She goes, "Oh, there it is."
No, Aim.
There's no.
No,
joke.
seriously, there was a delay when we were drinking it. It was like, all right, this is it. And I'm like, ooh, all right, and then you can feel it like this like now because you've had it here for what 2 months now.
Yeah,
You've
I'm
had-
pretty.
it's
I'm
been
pretty
sitting
sure you
there?
guys
Since
went.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Right before Thanksgiving.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys had it right before Thanksgiving, and then they had Thanksgiving dinner, and I was drinking it at dinner,
Okay.
and it was good.
Yeah.
I have
But
a
it wasn't
suggestion.
this spicy.
Don't let it sit in your mouth too long. I just did that, and it's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
As you're saying that, I'm going to swish it.
Do you want some milk or ice cubes or something? It's like hot lava.
bread.
Yeah.
A little bit of
Okay.
bread.
I can't believe you guys could have beer sitting around for that long. I mean,
They have a
it
lot
never
of
lasts
beer.
that long in my house.
Well, he's the only reason he does is because I live far away now.
okay.
And Ian keeps replenishing it. He told us that.
Yeah.
As
I
long
bring
as
him
it's
stuff.
Tonewood.
Yeah, I bring him stuff that he
Tonewood
doesn't drink
IPAs.
anymore.
Listen, I'm a guy that has a beer podcast, and I don't drink every night. I drink maybe once or twice during the week.
There's a pause.
Yeah.
Everybody just started staring at you when you said, I don't drink every night.
I don't drink every night.
That was like my joke. It took a really long time.
Yeah.
You guys are processing it. How do you
Lead
not
balloon.
drink?
It's only doing good because Steve moved far away, too.
Yeah, that's true.
And by far, I mean 3 miles instead of 1.
Well,
Meanwhile, during this podcast, his head popped through the curtain.
it's killing you.
Oh, wait.
Wow,
Eric.
hold on. Is that a beer that Eric can't do?
Yeah, wow, them pepper ones.
You know,
Wow. I went at Oyster Creek.
He's like,
Does anybody have a defibrillator for Eric?
I'm like surprised. This is
Your face
this
is red.
Yeah, I'm
Eric,
not.
go jump in the pool.
Yeah.
It's covered with ice. Just floating around.
Wow, this is a first for me.
See, I like
Yeah,
it.
the habaneros
I like it. Oh, well. I think it's good.
I don't know. I'm hoping it takes care of my clogged nose.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
No, I enjoy
kind
it.
of
Clogs you have.
There's the smoke.
There's
You
the
get the
hot.
smoke
You gotta get
and then
the
the
burn.
hot right
And
on the back
yes.
of the right on the back of the dangly thing in your throat. Whatever the hell the
hangs
dangly
out there.
called. Yeah.
The uvula.
That's it. Yeah,
It's gone now.
And there's the-
smokes it right away.
And there's the burn.
Oh, my dangly.
So I just cut it with the 8 and Sand Irish Stout.
I took a shot of it, cut it down with some stout.
It's
I don't know why I had to call my bus.
Call the driver.
Yeah. We're just doing a podcast tonight. Can't make it home.
So I cut it down, and it's a good combination. It's kind of, we'll call it a half and hot.
It just burnt my tongue.
Oh, man, that is
hot
good,
stout,
though.
maybe.
It's good.
We went
I
from like a
it.
nice vanilla smooth to like a scalding hot beer.
Oh, where is that?
Is the heat
Tonewood?
on?
Raging hot lava.
I was just about
Yeah.
to ask, like, do you guys have air conditioning?
Yeah, Amy walked in and was like, is the heat on in this place? Now I'm like, about to start stripping in here.
Does
And
anybody
tequila.
want my sour?
Again.
Does anybody want the sour beer? That'll kill all
Stripping
taste
again.
buds.
I'm pretty sure that sour is not going to taste sour after that thing. You guys are all
Pretty
going to
sure
need
I
our
can't-
No, that's
chapstick.
really clear. Everybody's nostrils.
Everybody's going to need the chapstick after. Your lips are going to be
Well,
dry
I just
from
topped
that.
myself off. I'm passing it back around. Who's going to do it?
Amy
like
wants
some.
more.
Amy?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amy likes it hot.
You
I
need
do.
a pretzel.
I like it.
Take that to the Alden. Let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
but I like it.
Did anybody want some?
Apparently not.
You
You,
can-
you just finished the can.
Well,
She just emptied it.
I can't do the thumb. The thumb.
I'll share.
I didn't know if you knew what the.
Come
Yeah, I don't know. Shut up.
Sorry, Ian and I had our own
Got a bad
conversation
finger
going on.
too?
Well, in the last podcast we did, I gave Ian a time signal, and Ian being Ian
I'm dyslexic.
couldn't pick
Numbers
his
are
one hand,
problems.
Hands.
couldn't pick his one hand up off the thing. It was trying to give me the signal with only one hand. It was 40-some minutes.
And he was trying to do like.
So
yeah,
it was just curious. Like 10 minutes ago, you said you don't like us, and now we're running short of time.
No,
That's
we're
a
at
pretty-
40-some
No, we
minutes.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't
got
like
till
me as
Monday.
a.
Whoa, what do you mean they said they don't like you?
Yeah, well, he
Give
didn't
it
want
up
to
beer
share.
level?
I'm not gonna lie. I probably like you
Send
guys
out.
more than I like her, and I'm related to
He
her.
didn't want
Yeah.
to share any more of the new Tonewood beer, so he was. He's like, no, I don't like these guys that much.
Where do you think I was? I went out to his truck, got the beer.
They said you're out on the.
I literally
you're out
just
at the
tapped
bus.
looking for my keys and realized they were on the table. And she probably got them too.
Well played.
They said you were out at the bus putting a sticker on the bus.
Yeah,
Shit, that's a good idea
One of the
too.
podcasts. So
we might have earned ourselves
do
like
that.
an inch and a half of like.
no,
we said 2
advertising
inches.
space.
committed to 2.5 inches.
We'll take your full 2 inches.
Cool. Take it twice.
I'm not
Be gentle.
commenting.
Alrighty then.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
There's our sexual innuendo for the night.
I think there was a couple about nuts and balls earlier. I don't think that's the first one.
All right, can I just say?
Yeah, here we go.
No,
More
seriously.
sexual comments with my father and my aunt.
No, on that. Is it okay to shake a beer? Like, fuck. What the fuck? What? Not like shake it up, but like mix it.
What are you, stupid up top?
Mix it. No.
No.
She said to mix it.
To mix.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, like a martini?
Because
Not stirred?
Would anything be sitting on the
shake it up
bottom
there.
where you would have
right,
taken
like
that
in
beer?
a can. Like, does you know
Anything
the flavors
settle?
or
You
whatever
get
settle?
you still get trub, right? Trub. It still makes its way through. You
is
really
trub?
don't.
Okay.
That's
well,
a new
I
word
just
for me.
That
president.
is
The sediment.
sediment from the wort
To
that
hit
makes
your
its
teeth.
way through, and it's basically
You got
what it
trub in your teeth.
bio, like it's just matter, like
Yeah.
organic matter that makes its
mash
way
that
through.
made it through the filter.
Exactly. And that settles to the bottom of almost every beer there is. That's your floaties and all that stuff.
That used to be my favorite thing in Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Okay.
You see it in most. You see it in their bottle
like
every single
sediment
time.
down in the bottle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That it doesn't hurt you, but
No, but
why do you want to drink it? I mean, it doesn't
no,
do
but
anything.
I'm saying like, because so I took another sip, the third shade or whatever. It doesn't feel like it's burning as much. I don't know if it's because I have no feeling.
Well, you drank a half a gallon of it, Aim. That's why your throat hurt. Yeah. Give me some more of your chapstick. Yeah, your chapstick's great.
Chapstick's on the tongue.
We do have the best chapstick in the industry.
But come on, that was a legitimate question. Like, and I'm not talking like shaking it up, so you open it. And it's
I
like
thought, I thought you were shaking cans right before you
just
opened
kind
them.
of give it like, I don't even know if you want to like swirl it.
You're not swirling. It's
Or if
not
you
like a
wanna,
red
like, go up
wine.
and
No,
down,
I
like-
don't think you really need to.
All right,
I'll ask a brewer
it was
than
a
somebody that
legitimate
actually
question.
knows.
Like I wasn't trying to be.
I thought you said I thought you meant shaking cans.
No, and I didn't say. I didn't.
I know you didn't.
Rob
Yeah,
know what I meant.
Ian, do you have like a phone a friend option? Can you call somebody
God.
right
I
now?
know, right?
Actually, we do,
Call Ryan.
but I don't know if he
Ryan
would
will
answer
answer you.
right now.
Somebody will answer.
Call
Call Eli or
You called it
Phones
a
are
shrub?
hooked up.
Phones are hooked up.
I think
Phone
so,
is
yeah.
not hooked up.
Oh, okay.
It was called
The
shrub?
hotline is not
He
hooked
probably
up.
would answer. He probably wouldn't answer me right now. We were at Tonewood keeping him.
He's it's a long day for him.
Yeah, it was a long day for him.
All right. Well, anyway.
So you
No, Aim. Don't shake your beers.
Well, not shake, but
you can
Your beer.
swirl.
Stir, yes.
Shaken, not stirred.
Yeah,
And the reason that the second one doesn't
Bond.
burn, I'm going with it's because the dangly thing is no longer feeling
it's
anything.
desensitized. The dangly's
the
desensitized.
Uvula.
What uvula?
Yeah.
Uvula.
Desensitized dangly.
Yo, it was 2 Utes.
2 Utes.
Utes.
Two Utes.
And
We used
water.
to call it a wigwam
Two
back in the
Utes,
day.
one of us.
Wigwam.
Wigwam. It was a wigwam.
And the water.
Is that
Utes
Indian
and the
thing?
water.
yeah,
Oh.
that's an Indian thing.
Yeah.
Like a tent
Are we allowed to say
TP
that?
or something.
Well, American Indian. We weren't
That's if
speaking about
you want a day out of
Making sure.
day off of school. Just grab it.
Native Americans. So,
All right. So anyway,
So anyway,
thank you because I.
but dangly.
Because now
It's
it's
all good.
She changed her mind. It's
It
burning.
is getting hot. It is getting hotter though. I will say that.
It is. It's getting number. It's good though. It's got
It
a
is
good,
good.
flavor. It has a really good
that's
flavor.
only a
I'm not a
5.8 ABV.
I'm not a fan of the
Sure.
smoke that much, but I really like that.
No.
I'm not a smoky person either.
Amy, you
says
smoke
5.8.
cigarettes like a chimney.
No,
The month it
that's
was poured?
totally different.
I think they were dyslexic. I think
May.
it's 8.5.
Yeah, I don't believe that. You believe that's 5.8? I believe that was either the born on date or
Yeah.
or
No,
somebody
I
just
believe
saying
it.
we'll see at 5 between. We're open 5 to 8. maybe.
Because I don't think it's. I don't know. I just think it's strong in flavor, not strong in
Booze. Like,
booze.
Good point, man.
You know what I mean?
Strong and burn.
Yeah. Just because the burn is strong. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you're right.
drank it and I was feeling okay, and now my lips are burning.
Chapstick.
And my nose is clear.
do we want? I mean,
Wait. I have to say, I put chapstick on when you guys got here. The chapstick that you brought, and I don't feel any of that.
There you go.
So you protected
Thanks.
my
Said we
lips.
got-
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy to be
Next
here.
time
proud
I'm
to serve.
swallowing your chapstick. Well, that was wrong.
This is a family show. Stop.
yeah.
Well, no, not this one.
No.
This one isn't.
We got a nephew and a brother in the room. Knock it off.
I got to make sure it's explicit on this one.
They
I just
all
picture
are.
Amy chewing on chapstick now, like probably licking the window in the back of their bus, chewing on
I am
chapstick.
not, I'm
Who
not
made
a
that
You
sound
were licking
effect?
windows too, though, didn't you?
Yeah, no, Tally family licks windows. What are you laughing at? You're the best friend of the Tally family for 40 some years.
The bloodline.
40, it's been 50.
There you go. 50 years you've been
Yeah,
friends with him.
longer.
No, 50. I didn't mean until I was, whatchamacallit?
7.
Don't know.
Whatchamacallit, a.k.a.
Till
let me do the
kindergarten.
math.
That was a good candy bar back in the
Whatchamacallit.
All right, guys. Anything else you want to go over while we're here?
Yes.
Sorry, we totally digressed there.
Sorry, it's been a good 47 minutes. Whatever.
No.
I would tell you what it is, but
What it is?
What it is. All right, I'm done.
Whiz wit, whiz wit.
Cut my own
Whiz
mic
wit out.
off.
Well, we would definitely like to thank you guys for having us here.
Not
And,
a problem. It was great
Aw,
that you
thanks
guys
for
showed up.
coming.
Appreciate it. And thanks for the beer. Good stuff.
So, if they want to, let's get this out of the way. If they want to contact you, how do they do it?
Email's best, beerbellybrewtours@gmail.com.
Okay.
We do have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Email, as I said, is our best alternative to phone is not always fun because We don't always return the calls, so please, please
We
email.
do, but it just takes a couple days sometimes.
Yeah, we both have 50-hour-a-week jobs, and
Oh, that's all?
Kevin's got 5 kids, so you can imagine what that's all about.
What?
Lord.
Yeah.
Wow, no wonder you. Well,
You got to get cable.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't own a TV. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You got something else
There's a reason.
You got to do something else?
Yeah.
So your question about anything else you want to say? So I would just overemphasize that we're all about private groups, private tours, trying to do something a little bit different, specialize in the experience, not just a pub crawl. That's not our thing. We know a lot of the breweries, a lot of the brewers, try to give people a little bit of inside opportunity to experience things. Birthday parties, bachelor, bachelorette, divorce. Don't ask questions. We do give discounts at the bachelorette party for divorce parties. We've been asked that, believe it or not. It's a true story. And
I'm just thinking, am I going to get like a divorce party discount?
At my future
Or like
ex-wife.
yeah.
You guys drove me for my bachelor party. Can I get the divorce?
Yeah.
so I wasn't joking about that happening. We were on a bachelor party, and a guy goes, "Do you give discounts for divorce parties?" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "None of us believe this shit's gonna work. So if we book it today, can we have 10% off?" It was really something.
Did they collect?
He called back. Didn't he? He called back,
Not
didn't
yet.
he?
It was only about 11 months. We're waiting another month or 2. So birthday parties, bachelor, bachelorette, 30th, 40th, corporate outings, you name it, we'll try it.
Wow.
And
very personalized.
Pretty much anything they can think of. Any reason to get out there.
Customizable, just
Yep.
reach out.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
For the heck of it, tour, you know what I mean? Like, we'll do it.
Yeah, we do.
that's true.
And I guess the part that we failed to mention, you asked a question earlier, do we do like central pickups? So we call it our Open for All tour. So if you go out to our website, we will throw out there Open for All tours, and then groups of 2, 1 person, 4 people, 6 people, it doesn't matter. They can book on there, and then that's when we pick up at the local breweries and then return to those as well.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be a private party, but that seems to be our repeat business right now.
Okay.
So
That's good. You know, you got people coming back.
we do.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's great.
Website is
Beerbelly
Okay.
.com.
All right.
We're trying to keep it simple, all one thing. beerbellybrewtours@gmail.com, and our website is beerbellybrewtours.com.
And also on Instagram and Facebook.
That's right.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
And
Okay.
we're models in case the video feed goes well.
Hand models?
No, it didn't go well.
I mean,
Beer belly models.
yes.
You can't
I
have a-
use that joke all the time on the tours. I'm like, I'm not only your tour guide and driver, I'm also the spokesmodel. I have no reason I have to lose weight. It's
Contractual
Round is a
obligation.
shape.
Contractual obligation
Yes.
to not lose it.
You've tested every beer that you take them to.
I do my best.
Yep.
I do my best. Not while I'm driving, though. I have to wait. So
There you go. Perfect.
Guys, thanks so much for having us on.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
What do you got, Ian? Wrap us up.
You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Hopped Up Network.
what about local bar stools? No, I'm just kidding.
You might find us there. I'm not even gonna go there. I think that's it for us.
That's it. All right.
Is that it? You sure you don't got anything? Amy, you got anything?
I'm good.
Eric?
Good.
We're good?
That was kind of creepy.
We're out.
Well, we're out.
We're
Thank
out.
you.
Yeah,
Thanks for
you,
listening.
guys. Josh.
Cheers.
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 The Jersey Beer Guys
And a girl.
is hosted by Rob Talley,
And Amy Diamond.
along with Eric Bracken and Ian Talley. It's produced and edited by Richard Raving.
You can find us on Twitter and Facebook at Jersey Beer Guys 1 or Instagram at Jersey Beer Guys.
Thanks for listening, and remember, try something Jersey.
You still here? It's over. Go home. Go.